The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. It brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Odom. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the BAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got it in the open. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw is Simmons. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Sideline try to adjust. It's their first timeout. On the ground, it's Peoples. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Wow, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Bryant. Grab down the middle, it's Peoples. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Back in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Heading left after the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Back to pass. It's Simmons. Makes a diving grab. That was beautiful. They bring him down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick grab. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Simmons. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Ball is quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come. From the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Simmons. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes the grab. It's McCoy. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important down play coming up after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Pass not complete.
I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, pass caught. Who's in the clear? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Rebels! This offense really clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. First down and more. He's still running. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying the old counter play here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd and medium. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Third down coming up after that running play. To throw, it's Simmons. Grabbed by the receiver. And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running through the tackle.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Dropping back, Simmons. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a second down. making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
He's got his man in the open field. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Strength from this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made. A lot of space now. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Strong game by this quarterback. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And it falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. He's got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pop over the middle. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The RPO caught to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Back to pass. It's Simmons. The pass rush closing in. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they moved to the scoring position at the 23.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Buckeyes keep the line in the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to throw. It's Bryant. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Toss play to the running back going left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. It's an RPO, and the quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run for the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play in 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Grab down the middle, it's Peoples. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. clock as you go.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Bryant. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to the defense. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. And now the handoff. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. And everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about